Hello everyone, welcome back. This is part two, and today we're going to talk about how to add code to the window form mockup created in Visual Basic. So the first thing I'm going to do is open back up my Visual Studio. Once you're in Visual Studio, I'm going to click on Open Project, and my project is called Demo 1, so I'm going to open Demo 1. If you have a project with a different name, you can open that one. I am going to open the demo1.sln file. Okay, so this is where we left off the last time where we create controls. I am going to click on our picture control, so the first picture control. Again, you will see there's a little arrow right above the picture control once you click on it. I'm going to click on that arrow, and I'm going to add a picture to this control, so I'm going to click on Choose Image. If you do not have the image that you want to use already on your computer, you might want to put those images on your computer before continuing, whether you want to go online and download it or upload it from a flash drive. I'm going to click on Local Resource, Import, and I'm going to find my picture folder. And I have 3 pictures of a hand from my rock, paper, scissors game. So I'm going to click on the 2 finger. I'm going to click on OK. And there's my 2 finger. Now, if your picture doesn't stretch fully or covered the entire picture box, right here where it says size mode, make sure it's on stretch image. Okay. So I'm going to click on the second picture box and I'm going to choose image, local resource, import, and I'm going to choose my 5 fingers. Okay, and again I'm making sure it says stretch image. Now we can set the properties of these pictures. So I'm going to set the properties of this picture to be not visible when the program runs. We do not want it to be visible for others to see until they click on these buttons. So I'm going to click on the first picture box. I'm going to go over to my properties and I'm going to set visible to false. It is default at true, and so you have to click on false. And do the same thing for my second image. Make sure it's at false. Okay. If you should run this program, and there are a couple ways to run a program, you can click on debug and then start debugging, or we can click on just the green start arrow on your toolbar. Okay, as you can see, because we set those pictures to not be visible when you run the program, they will not be visible until we click one of these buttons. However, these buttons will not work because we have not added any code to any of them. So let's click on the red X to close, and we are going to go back and we're going to add some code to our buttons. In Visual Basic, the main thing that you will always add code to is going to be your buttons. So the quickest way to open up the code window is to double click on the button that you want to code. So I'm going to double click on 2 fingers because that's the button I'm going to code first. Once you double click on the button, the computer or the program will automatically type in the first line of code for you, and it will say the name of the button you click on, and what it's asking the program to do is when the user click on this button, now we need to tell the computer what to do. So when the user click on the 2 button, we want it to show the picture with the 2 fingers. Okay, so we're gonna type the name of that picture. So my picture is called 2 fingers. That visible. that's the name of my button, my picture actually, equal true. And then we want the 5-finger picture to remain invisible. So we're going to make visible to equal false for the 5 picture. Okay, now I'm going to do save all. I'm going to save this and I'm going to run my program and see if that works. If I click on 2 fingers, my picture would show. So let's click on the red X and close again. And now we are going to code our second button, which is a 5-finger. Now, if you look at the tab, you now have 2 tabs, one for the design and one for your code. So I'm going to click on the design tab to go back to my code. I'm going to double click on the 5 fingers button. Again, the computer automatically put in the code for me. If you do not double click on the button, you will normally type this line in. And I'm just going to copy and paste and then make tweaks. So 2 fingers need to be false and 5-finger need to be true. So I'm going to save all again. Again, please remember to click save all and run my program. And if I should click on 5-finger, now here it is, our 2-finger. Okay, so I could go back in between 2 of them. Now the last thing that we need to code is our exit button so that we can actually click on the exit button and it will close the program. So let's click on the red X again. And I'm going to go back to my design. I'm going to double click the exit button. And the only code you need to type is close with open and close parentheses. And that's how you close something in Visual Basic. Go ahead and save all. And let's run our program again. If I click on 2, click on 5, and if I click on exit, it should exit off the program. So this is the quick and easiest way that you add code into your program, to your form. Now another thing that we programmers do is add comments. If you need to add a comment into your program, you can add comments again by using your quotation, and then you can add your name. You can add the date, okay? And you can also add information about each button. So this is the quickest way to add notes to your program. If you have additional buttons that you want to code, you will click on them and type the code in. Okay. All right. Hopefully you enjoy this demonstration and have a good day.